Happy Monday, Facebook family. Before I even begin, I want to thank you all so much for the great success. On last week, we had over 1,600 views for A Minute with Michelle. Woohoo! Yay! Thank you so much. I owe every thanks to you all for liking, sharing, and clicking play on the video. Thank you so very much. I want to talk to you really quick because I got a lot I want to share, so I have to cram it in. I want to talk to you about the process. And by dictionary definition, I want to read to you the definition of process. A process is a systematic series of events directed to some end. But the major thing about process, when we talk about process or hear people talk about process, one of the major components I think that we don't concentrate enough on is time. Time is a major factor of the process. What is it about us humans, me included, that we have a love-hate relationship with time? 1 hour is too long to wait on a pizza. That's entirely too long to wait on a pizza. 1 hour is too long to be on a wait list at a restaurant. But at the same time, the same 60 minutes, the same hour is just not enough for a lunch break. You get 1 hour and it seems like that's just not enough to get everything that you need done on a lunch break. Same thing. So we have this crazy love-hate relationship with time. I want to use an illustration that I gave on yesterday, and I gave a message in Baltimore, and I was talking about the process or explaining the process, and I want to give you this illustration that I shared with the people. When it was time, or when I thought it was time for me to have my son Chris 18 years ago, it felt like it was time. I felt like it was ready for me to have the baby, so I went to the emergency room, and they asked me a few questions. They asked me how far apart were my contractions, or what was the frequency of the pain. And when they went on further and actually examined me, they told me it wasn't time yet, although I felt like it was time. What they were really saying is that the process, that I was in the middle of the process, and if they interrupt it right now, or if they intervene in the process, it could be detrimental. There's a natural progression in the process. There's a natural series of things that need to happen. So they were not willing to get involved because they realized that if I just waited, what I wanted at that point would naturally progress. The process had to happen. I had to go through each level of the process. And I know you may be at a time in your life where you think it has to happen. You may think that, this is the worst pain that you ever felt, and you don't know where God is, or you don't know why he showed up. One thing that they did not share to me, but that was revealed to me, if they had gotten involved in the process, it could have been detrimental, not only to me, but to the very thing that I had been waiting 9 months for, the very thing that I had been waiting to behold. If they had gotten involved and interrupted the natural process, not only would it could have been detrimental to me, but to the thing that I was waiting to see. So don't despise the process. Don't despise the time. I know you think your back may be up against the wall, and it may be time for God to rush in and save you, but trust him in the natural progression of time. He will never show up when it's too late. One of my friends says, how can God be late when he was here before you got here? Trust the process. Allow it to take place. Don't hate or don't despise the timing. You're in the right season. You're in the right place. Thank you so much for listening. Please share this video with somebody. I'm going to give away something free again. I love giving away gifts. Tag me in the video. Share it on your page, but please tag me. That's the only way that I'll know that you share. Thank you for allowing me this time. I hope that something I said has encouraged you. Don't despise the process. Let time have its way in your life. Thank you. Until the next time, keep dreaming. I'll see you next Monday.